Muncie and J.R. Waddell with Movember. Guys, how are you today?
Good morning.
Let's check out the... now, wait a minute. Aren't you supposed to be clean-shaven?
It's true. It's true.
We've got the roll out of bad look here.
Well, no,
well, not you, but what's this all about?
No, we've got a shave off later on this evening, so we'll definitely be doing a clean shave.
Start, Carl, by just asking you about the month and what it really means for men's health.
Really, it's Movember is an awareness-raising campaign, so every year the month gets renamed Movember, and the antics of men bonding and growing facial hair together ultimately gets people talking about men's health, so it's a phenomenal campaign to be associated with.
Yeah, and if you guys are like me, I cannot think of a single time in my life when I was with a group of guys that we started talking about our health.
It's true. It's
Nothing.
True. Yeah.
Zippo. Nada. It just is not done.
That's it.
So this is supposed to, JR, kind of just open that up a bit and say, look, in a fun way, let's talk about something more serious.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's something that's needed with men these days. And we've actually, opened up the Mo Sisters side of things as well. But I mean, we get together, we have a drink or two, we play games, poker, we watch sports. But we don't take it seriously enough, and it's time to start doing that.
Yeah, men are notoriously bad at looking after their health, and sometimes their car. I kind of treat my body like my car.
That's it.
If I start to make weird noises, I just talk louder.
Keep putting
or turn up the radio if it's a car. But it really tends to be something that we're not preemptive, and we don't look for things in advance of them happening.
That's it. Ultimately, by guys talking about it, you brought up a good point with the Mo Sisters. The Mo Sisters play a huge part in the campaign in terms of getting guys to actually follow through, get checked, and take care of their health.
And while we are chatting, by the way, you will notice that a mustache is being added right now and applied over there. Who's doing the artwork and who's getting the stash?
So we've got Brianne Cram and Amy Vandenberg over there. They're currently... Well, who's getting the Mo? I think Amy's getting the Mo. Bree's doing the work.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. We'll check in with them in just a second. I'm glad you mentioned the Mo Sisters, because there's no secret to the fact that women are much better, in my opinion, at getting the troops together and fundraising in general. When you look at breast cancer fundraisers, breast cancer research, women are behind getting a lot of these rallies together. Men, not so much. So the addition of the Mo Sisters doing their part, I think, is going to help the campaign a lot.
Yeah, definitely. The women play a huge role in terms of just even motivating the guys. You brought up a good point earlier. For those first 2 weeks, you look very creepy wandering around with that awkward, dirty stash on your
You're living with Ron Burgundy.
That's right.
Stay classy. Yeah.
So it's good to have them on board and just say, you don't look as bad as you think you do.
Okay, JR, let's talk about some of the events that are going to be happening in the KW campaign, and I love you can go to the website and read up on them. Some of them have some pretty interesting names, by the way.
Yeah, we've...
highlight a couple of these events.
Well, we're trying to get a lot of venues on board, possibly change some of their names, like McCabe's would be Mo Caves, or any examples of that. Feel free to email us. But we have tonight the Good Stash and the Ugly, which is an event at Chainsaw. It's running from about 6 till 10ish.
Chainsaw's in Uptown Waterloo.
Yes,
for those who don't know.
Chainsaw Uptown Waterloo. And there'll be shave-offs, there'll be auctions, there'll be getting more businesses involved in Movember and trying to
the shave-off is to get you back to square one.
But yes, that's why we do. We're not.
Oh, you're waiting for the shave-off.
Yeah, we're waiting for the shave-off tonight, so we'll get her going tonight. So we like to celebrate that. We also have a huge event on November 29th. Last year was our first year. We had our Mo Ball, Mo Gala type thing, and this year it's themed 80s casino. There's going to be
excellent. So I can just go in my closet and pull out anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm back in the 80s. Hello, yeah.
And so it'll be a casino theme night. There'll be music, dancing, food, drinks. We're hoping that we can get local businesses on board to sponsor casino tables, and they can run the table for the evening. There will be Mo money and all that fun jazz.
Let's check in with Brianne and Amy over there too and see how the stash is going on. And by the way, for the shave-off tonight, are the ladies giving the razors, or how's this working?
Well, that's it. So you can actually get shaved by a Mo Sister at the event.
By a Mo Sister? Is that a turn-on to shave a guy, ladies? Yeah, no?
Depends where.
Is that really creepy? Yeah. What if it's their back? No! Ooh! Hey! Ooh! Ah! We all try and grow chest hair. We could start another event.
We saw there was a guy last year actually who shaved a mo into his chest, and he did really well. At the Toronto Gala, yeah. He did really well.
So in order to see that, I guess he went shirtless?
Yeah, you can. You're gonna have to Google that one, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't
Shirtless,
know. He hasn't been seen in a lot of time from
You do see some very interesting facial hair crop out.
I want to mention something else too, because it's one thing to promote growing the mustache and being a Mo sister, Mo brother, but it's another thing to make sure you register.
That's right.
And use it as a fundraiser. Friends, family that can do that. So you can do that online, can't you?
You can indeed. So if you go to Movember.com, you can you click on Canada, and then you can essentially sign up yourself, create a team, become a captain of a team, and that team can join a network. So there are a number of things you can do in terms of competing business against business. It works brilliantly.
Nice.
KW
That's a great
is
idea.
Fantastic at that.
Yeah, and it's so nice because people can just donate online. If you know someone in another city and they can all just rally. You can get the totals.
That's
and
right.
you can check on the totals too.
That's
And
right.
I also love too on your website, it tells you the different styles of mustaches you can grow.
That's right.
So you're not limited, right?
You're
by
not.
one type?
You're only limited by your own imagination half the time. There's some very strange mows out there. There's one guy I got emailed a picture of this morning who'd shaved the Batman symbol into his moustache, which was very odd. But
Leave it to guys. Guys can't leave well enough alone, right? They always get something and then they have to go, wait a minute, I can do something different with it.
That's right.
Well, I think it's a wonderful event, and especially because it's guys and women with the men they care about, all for men's health. In the same way, for a lot of breast cancer research and things like that, there are men that want to get involved.
That's right.
So I think no matter what your gender, we're helping out.
That's right. That's right. And there's so much funds raised and so many people participating.
So, gentlemen, if somebody wants to participate, be a sponsor, where do they go? To the website?
So, yeah, you can go to MovemberKW.com and email us directly if you want to be associated locally with your business. But if you want to sign up, which everyone should, Movember.com.
All right, Carl, JR, thank you, gentlemen, too. Brianne, Amy, looking good. Looking very nice. Not really my thing, but very nice. Thanks, guys. A wonderful event. We'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah.